Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing all 7 of the new Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 2 March 2024 sets now that they are out officially on the actual LEGO website. The Shop at Home website now has all of the new sets with their prices, their piece counts, and more detail. So I want to spend today's video talking in more detail regarding my opinions and my thoughts about these sets right here. Now, some of them we have seen already and talked about. Those we won't spend too much time on, but some of these other ones that we haven't really seen a whole lot of, I will spend some more time talking about these things, my thoughts on the sets, and of course going into whether or not I think they are worth it. Really quick, there is a 7th set. We have 6 here, but there is a 7th one that will also be released in March, which for some reason does not appear on the United States LEGO website for some reason. But we do have, pictures of that one too. We will talk about that one. It's not one that we haven't already seen, so it's nothing new, but I do want to talk about everything coming out in March 2024. So without further ado, let's get to it. Let's start with the ones that we've already talked about, and we will get into the newer stuff as the video goes on. Alright, so first of all, we have Kai's Source Dragon Battle, set number 71815. This one will be coming out on March 1st, but we've already talked about this one. This one has been revealed for a while now. This actually got revealed alongside the January sets for some reason. So nothing really new here, nothing we haven't seen before. Minifigures aren't that bad, but again, this is a 4+ Juniors set, which is way too expensive considering its piece count, so this will be a pass for me. And there are no exclusive figures in this set either. Thank goodness, because I did not want to buy this set if I didn't have to. Thank goodness I don't have to. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my thoughts on this set. We've already talked about this one, and I have nothing new to say, really. So, moving on. Next up here, we have another one that we've seen before. This is set number 71817, Lloyd's Elemental Power Mech. Now, this is listed as a March 1st release, but this is the only one that does not appear on the US website. So I wonder if this will be delayed for the US. Maybe this will be a summertime set for the US, but March for everyone else. No idea. But regardless, this set, again, we have seen this before, nothing really super new. It'll be 20 euros, so maybe 20 to 25 US dollars if I had to guess. More or less fits in line with that piece count right there. That's kind of what I would expect. And again, this is more or less a glorified January set because it does kind of fit in line with some of the other elemental mechs that we've seen from that January wave. So if anything, this is more or less an extension of the January wave. Again, not sure when it will release in the US, but apparently this is listed as March 1st. Whether or not that means the US, though, we will have to wait and see. Regardless, though, we've seen this one before. Moving on. Next up here, finally getting into the new stuff, we have set number 71810, Young Dragon Ryu. $15.99 for this thing, US. $15.99. That's a fair price in my opinion, considering everything that you get here. 132 pieces. I do think this is a worthwhile price and a pretty worthwhile set, all things considered. I know this set kind of has some mixed opinions out there. A lot of people are kind of negative about this set. Some people are positive. I personally don't mind this set all that much. I think it looks quite good, dare I say, and this is definitely going to be one that I get. I think the Ryu build looks fun. I like him. He's kind of cute and awkward. I don't mind him at all, actually. I think having this video kind of helps because we saw this one a week ago or so, maybe a little bit less than a week. Either way, we've seen this one before, and this is the only picture that we saw of it. So I feel like this picture kind of threw a lot of people off, but I feel like here, when he's just standing, he looks fine. I don't mind how he looks at all. Again, 132 pieces, $15.99. Minifigures, you get Aaron, who is unchanged, Sora, who has her hairpiece, and even that hairpiece I think looks a lot better now too, now that we're seeing more angles of it. Yeah, for sure. And also you get a wolf guy, so nothing really super new in terms of the figures, minus that hairpiece. That is new for this set and for this wave. And overall, yeah, I don't mind this set. Young Dragon Ryu, I actually kind of like it. So this will be one that I get day one, and I might need to get a couple of those Sora hairpieces. Maybe I'll go to Bricklink for that. Who's to say? Next up here, we have set number 71812, Kai's Ninja Climber Mech, featuring 623 pieces and retailing for $69.99, $70 for this thing. I think that makes sense. I would have loved to have seen maybe a cheaper price though. Maybe even $60 instead of 70. But 70, I don't mind paying 70 for this thing. I love the look of this mech. What if I said that this was my favorite set of the wave? I wonder how controversial of a take that would be. But I love mechs, I love robots, everything in between, and this mech, in my opinion, is definitely the best mech of the year so far. Leagues above any of the other mechs that we've seen in that January wave. This one is the best one. I love its proportions, I love the actual design of the thing. Again, kind of reminds me of Pacific Rim to an extent, if you know, you know, Crimson Typhoon, all that good stuff. It kind of reminds me of Jay's Titan mech from Ninjago Core as well in the way that it's shaped and its proportions. Look at the legs too with the pistons. That looks pretty cool. This thing looks pretty beefy. And again, it is a climber mech, so it does have like 2 arms in the back that are meant for climbing, 2 swords used for offensive battles and all that. Yeah, very cool. Minifigures. You get Kai, Climber Kai, the new Wildfire, Jordana, and Climber Jay. Yeah, Jay is here. Jay is in this set. He comes in this set. Very nice. Also, yeah, that new Wildfire, I wanted that figure. I'm glad that I can just buy this set and not have to get that really pathetic looking Juniors one. I'm happy with this set. This is one that I will be getting day one. I just think this thing looks insanely cool, and I hardly have any complaints about it. I think this is an awesome mech for Kai. Probably even one of the best mechs in a while, honestly. Again, this kind of beats everything in the January wave for me. Can't wait to get my hands on this thing. Is it a little bit too pricey? Sure, but I think I'm comfortable paying that price for this thing. Yeah, definitely a winner in my opinion. Next up here, we have the Dragonstone Shrine, set number 71819. This thing is $120 US, $119.99. for 1,212 pieces. That is pretty much right on the money there. That is what I would expect. Again, maybe it could have been a bit cheaper. I think $100 would have been great for this thing. But I know a lot of people already feel like this isn't worth the asking price. I think it is just based on the piece count. And it's obvious that what you see here is only the tip of the iceberg. This thing has a lot to it. It has a lot going on inside of it too, as you can see right here. So the pieces are there. It is there, and you do, you know, get what you pay for to an extent. I think it looks beautiful too. The general design of it is gorgeous. I love the build here with the dragon kind of flowing through. You also have the water, the tree that wraps around the dragon. I think this makes for a very excellent display piece, and I, for one, am definitely going to be getting this thing. Again, maybe 120 is a bit too expensive, but I feel like it's right on the money there. And it does have a lot of other play features too, and interior stuff that you can fix as well, or, you know, decorate to your heart's content there. Is this a play feature or something? He punches the wood? I have no idea. But yeah, there is a lot going on here. I think it is worth it, and I feel like this would fit into any Ninjago display that you already have. Now, for minifigures, this is kind of a weird lineup. You get Master Lloyd, which we have seen before, just not with that shoulder armor. We also have Nia and Kai, but these two are in their Dragon's Rising Season 1 outfits for some reason, except they don't have the top of the mask. They have their hair pieces from the island in Seabound, or the 10th anniversary legacy sets, whatever you want to call that there. Yeah, kind of a strange decision. I feel like the set would have had more value if these guys were in their Season 2 outfits, maybe even the Climber outfits. Don't know why they have them in these. That Master Wu is new. I thought it might have been the same one as the Core Wu. That is a new Master Wu. We also have Euphrasia, which looks interesting. Probably not like the best representation of Euphrasia. I know a lot of people have been complaining about the face, the outfit in general, but this might be how she looks in Season 2. Who's to say? And speaking of Season 2, we have Season 2 Lord Ras here as well. We have seen him in other sets, so nothing really super new there. Yeah, so overall, I like this set. I will be getting this set, but I will say it probably could have done a little bit more in terms of the minifigures. The build itself is gorgeous. I love the build, but the minifigures, with the exception of Master Wu and maybe Euphrasia, all of these things probably could have been... I mean, Lord Ras, what are you going to do? But these guys especially, they probably could have given us the Season 2 outfits. Oh well, it is what it is. I think this will make for a nice display piece overall, and I, for one, am going to get this one, like I said. So this is definitely a day one purchase for me as well. That is the Dragonstone Shrine. On the complete opposite end of the spectrum here, we have the Wolf Mask Shadow Dojo, which also retails for 120 bucks. With 1,190 pieces. Again, kind of right on the money there. It's very similar to the Dragonstone Shrine in terms of its piece count and its price. So it's almost like you get the ninja base, and then you get the villain base. But this thing looks great. A lot of people really like this. I have seen one complaint, though. That, of course, is regarding the temple itself, or the dojo itself. It's more or less just a wall, you know, like the entrance to the temple, not really like a temple itself. But if you wanted to make like a temple, might be a little bit more expensive than this price point. So I feel like this is totally fine. It will make for a nice play set at least. And again, this is the back. You have a lot of stuff to do here, various weapons and things of that nature. It certainly does seem like there's a lot to do here. And the design itself also looks really great in my opinion. I love the wolf head up front with the gong right there. A lot of this we just saw recently in the season 2 teaser. So this, you know, this is all coming together here. We're seeing all of this connect. I like the blood moon up here too. Looks pretty great. Yeah, very dynamic set right here. Kind of reminds me of the Crystal Temple from the Ninjago crystallized wave, so I can't really complain too much about that. For minifigures, we have quite a few figures here. This is definitely more valuable in terms of figures, in my opinion, than the Dragonstone Shrine, which, just for comparison, those figures, these figures, this set definitely wins in terms of figures. First of all, you get 4 of the 6 Climber Ninja. You get Lloyd, Kai, Nia, and Zane. Zane we haven't really seen before. I'll probably do a whole separate video talking about the new Climber suits, but he looks good. All of these Climber suits look good in my opinion. Then we have the villains, obviously, Lord Ras, Jordana, Cinder, and a wolf guy. Maybe they could have included a few more wolf guys just because this is the villain base, but still, you do have the main trio and 1 wolf guy, and if you have some of the other sets, I imagine this place would be awesome to populate with those wolf warriors from the other sets. I feel like this is just screaming for more figures to populate the scene. It kind of does seem like there are a lot of play features here too, which I guess are interesting. I don't think we have any like pictures per se of those play features, but it does kind of look like you have some dynamic clear stands here to battle in this little arena down here. Maybe that leads to the tournament, who's to say. But yeah, this is one that I probably will end up getting too. For one, yeah, the wolf build, the wolf shadow dojo thing, it looks good. I like it. But also the figures. Yeah, very valuable in terms of figures. If you're trying to complete your figure collection, this is definitely one to look out for. Again, play features are plentiful. And in terms of like a display piece, I do think the Dragonstone Shrine works a little bit better as a display piece, like a more mature display piece. This works more as a play set, but I still feel like it would work as a display piece as well, especially, like I said, when you populate the scene with a lot of these wolf guys. And finally, we have the Aaron's Ninja Offroad Buggy, which I'm kind of nervous to click to because I'm nervous about the price. Yep. Knew I needed to be worried about that price. Aaron's Ninja Off-Road Buggy Car. Stupid name. 267 pieces. Why is this $50? Are you kidding me? Why is it $50? For that piece count, man, 30 max. $30 max. This is not $50 worth of stuff here. Absolutely not. Just for comparison, Cole's Dragon Cruiser from Crystallized was cheaper than this. And even that set was overly expensive than what it should be. This has less pieces, and it's like $5 more expensive based on just regular retail. I don't like that one bit. I wouldn't feel comfortable paying $50 for this thing. And the buggy itself doesn't even look all that great. It looks really hollow and really empty. Kind of reminds me of Cole's Dragon Cruiser as well. Where is that price going? Is it going in the windscreen, the wheels? Usually large specialized pieces cost a bit more. We do have some of these hooks in here too, but I don't know, $50 for this thing? You're nuts. You're crazy. At least you can fit 2 figures in there side by side. I guess that's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, not great. This should be like $30 max, and what sucks is I'm probably going to have to get this thing. because of the figures. So for minifigures, we have Aaron, unchanged, mind you, too. Maybe if they actually made a new Aaron, maybe that would be worth it. But we do have Climber Cole here as well, which I do think looks great. You can kind of see a better picture of him here. I love that design for Cole. Climber Cole looks fantastic in my opinion. Just kind of sucks that I can only find him in this set. So if I don't get this set, I'm going to have to bricklink that guy. So I guess we'll see. You also get Cinder and a Wolf guy. We've seen those guys before too. The only exclusive figure is Cole. Everyone else we've seen before, and it does come with Baby Dragon Ryu too. How does this fall in line with with Young Dragon Ryu? I don't know. Who knows? Who's to say? I know some people have their theories. I will probably cover some of those in future videos. But man, this is just not it. This is easily my least favorite of the entire wave. And also the colors of the Buggy. Why is the front half yellow and the back half blue? I like the little Ryu sticker right there, if you guys can see that. That's cute, but seriously? 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 Yep, not great. This is definitely a big L, in my opinion, for this wave. But yeah, I mean, that's the last one. Ending on kind of a stinker there, but maybe you guys like it. I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments. So with that being said, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts on all of the new March 2024 sets for Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 2. Leave all of your thoughts down below in the comments. Which of these sets do you like the most? Which ones are you planning on getting? And which ones do you think aren't all that worth it? Which ones will you be avoiding? Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed my more in-depth look at these things. And again, leave all of your thoughts down below in the comments section. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed this one, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.